Alright, so in class today we worked on lesson number 7, and we didn't get a chance to finish. Obviously with the shortened period, it just didn't work out. So we'll actually work on a little bit more practice with lesson 7. We'll finish lesson 7 tomorrow. But here's a quick video just to go over the 2 questions that I asked you to try for homework. They're on the On Your Own section, question number 6 of the actual notes. They're not actually on the homework page. So today in class we learned a new type of factoring, and this factoring is sum and difference of cubes. Both of the examples that I gave you here in the homework are difference. That's the first thing that we wind up doing anyway. So whenever you're doing this, the first thing I would do would make 2 parentheses. I'd make one that fits 3 terms and one that makes something that makes 3 terms. So what goes in the first parenthesis is always going to be the same sign, so it's going to be subtraction. Then in the other parenthesis we have the opposite sign and always positive. And in class I gave you kind of a little trick to remember this: SOAP. I said always use SOAP. So SOAP stands for the same sign, the opposite sign, and then the last sign is always positive. Now the trick is what goes in each one of those missing spots. So what goes in the first spot is whatever we had to do to make this x cubed term. So what did we have to cube to make x cubed? So that's just x. Then what goes in the second spot is what did we have to cube to make 125? Well, that's a perfect cube, so it becomes 5. Now the other part of this, the other factor of this polynomial is going to be this first term x, but it's going to be squared, so x squared. The middle term is the product of these two, ignoring the signs because SOAP take care of all the signs. So that'll be 5x. And then the last term is the second number, the second part of the binomial squared. So 5 squared, well, that's 25. Let's take a look at the next one. So same thing, I'm going to start by making my 2 parentheses, subtraction in the first one, and 2 pluses in the second one. X cubed. What makes x cubed? Well, that's x. The second term is a little bit more challenging. What makes 216? So what cubed makes 216? Well, that's 6. And then what cube makes y cubed? Well, that's y. No difference here, just we have more variables, more things to think about. Nothing different, though. The first term is still going to be the first term of the binomial squared. The middle term is still going to be the product of these two, which would be 6xy. Alphabetical order helps there. And the last term is the second term of the binomial squared. So 6 squared is 36, y squared is y squared. And that's it. The process really isn't terrible if you just understand the steps to take and you just quickly memorize what goes in what spot. I think it should be an easy factoring method for a lot of you. If you're still struggling with this, like I said, tomorrow we will go over more of them in class. Hopefully this helps.